Eyeontask Field Service Software Tutorial. Hello, hope you're doing good. I'm your host Jason. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to set up and use Eyeontask. It is arguably one of the best field service softwares around, as it is packed with features. So be sure to stick around until the end. The first thing you want to do is go onto eyeontask.com, and from there you can tap on Start Free Trial. After you have tapped on Start Free Trial, you'll be able to sign up using your email address. Once you have signed up, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. Once on this dashboard, the first thing you can do is add your employees. So to add employees, you'll tap on Add User. Then from there, you can select the user type. So for instance, we could select Field Worker. Then from there, you can fill in the field worker name. So I'll just type in Alex right there. Then you could also give them a username. So I'll type in Alex. After doing that, you're just going to create a password. So you can create a password right there. So the user would create the password, better yet, because with Eyeontask, they'll be able to clock in and clock out. So you let them create their password. Then they could fill in their email address. After they have done that, they could add in their signature also. And you can scroll down and you can select what features on this platform you like to give them access to. So you can untick the features that you don't want to give them access to. Then you'll simply scroll down and select Save. By the way, you can set up when their shift starts and when their shift ends. Once you're finished doing that, you'll tap on Save. And you can see we have created our first user. Now, after you have created your user, what I want you to do next is go over to the left-hand column. And from here, you could tap on Clients. After selecting Clients, you could tap on Add Client. And you can fill in the client information right here. After you have filled in the client information, for example, you can see a test client that I have created. Once you have created your client information, this is how it will look. And from here, you can create quotations quickly for clients by tapping on quotation. You could tap on Add Quote, and you could create a quotation just like that for a client, as you can see right here. It's quite straightforward and easy. Another thing that you can also do after creating the quotations, you could convert them to invoices, or you could create an invoice directly. Now, once we're finished doing that, some features that I want to show you quite quickly is, first, you have the request feature right here. By selecting request in the top left hand corner, you could tap on Add Request. And from here, you can add in the client name. So I could add in the client name for example's sake. After you have added in the client name and the basic information, you can select the job type. And to create a job type, you'll enter in the job type name, then you'll tap on the plus to add it. So I'm just going to be adding test job. Then after adding in test job right there, you can scroll down and you can select when you would like the job to start. And you can select when you would like the job to end. So let's say I would like it to end on the 9th. Then you can scroll down. You could also select reference. So you can select where, existing customer who referred this person. Then you'll simply scroll down and you can either choose to save it as a request or you can add an action. So you could create a quotation from this request. You could create a job. You could create an appointment. So let's say, for example, we were to create a quote. You can see that it automatically fills out the quote right there. After you're finished, you'll simply tap on Save, and that's how you'll be able to create a quote and a request, as you can see right there. Another thing that you can also do by going over to the left-hand menu option, you could tap on Scheduler, and this is how your schedule looks. By going over to the top right-hand corner, you can tap on Add. You could choose to add a job to your schedule, add an appointment, add leave, or add more requests. By going over to the left-hand menu option, you can also tap on Map. From the map, you will be able to monitor your field workers. You can tap on Add, and you can add a job or you can add an appointment right here to the map. And to create different works or jobs, you'll tap on Work from the left-hand column. After you have done that, you can see the job that we had created. Now to create a job, you'll tap on add in the top left hand corner. Then from there, you're going to select the client, or you can create the client. After you have created the client, you can type in the service that you'd like to offer. So let's say, for example, lawn care. Then just tap on plus. So let me do that real quick. So I'll type in lawn care. Then I'm just going to tap on sticky. After you have added the service, you can choose the worker that you like to assign it to. Then you could choose the date that you like it to start and the time. After you're finished doing that, you can scroll down. If you like to add any additional information, you can do that. Then once you're finished doing this, you can tap on dispatch. Then you'll simply tap on save. And you can see right there that it has now been dispatched. Now after you have created the job and the worker goes in, all they'll need to do once they're on their dashboard, so they'll go onto their dashboard. Let me go onto their dashboard right here. And they'll simply tap on check in from the top left hand column. And the timer will start, as you can see right here. So you'll be able to monitor how long they take on a particular task. Once they're finished working, they'll tap on check out, as you can see right there. So you'll be able to pay them for how long they take on a particular task. And with this, you'll be able to monitor them also. Now, after they have completed a task, so they can select the job that they like to do, tap on the timer to start the timer, and then from there, you'll be able to monitor it. Now, once they're finished doing that, all you'll need to do now, if it is a case that you would like to, for example, create an invoice, once they're finished, you can quickly do that. So you could select item invoice right here. And from here, you could create an invoice real quick with the code that you have created. To create additional clients, you'll tap on clients from the left hand column. And you could tap on add client and you could add a client. To create invoices, you could select invoices. After selecting invoices, you can tap on add invoice. You can select the client name and you can fill out the information right there and the service that you have offered. After you're finished doing that, you'll tap on save. In addition, not only will you be able to create an invoice, but you'll also be able to collect payments using this platform. To collect payment, you can use either PayPal or Stripe. All you need to do is scroll down to the bottom left hand corner and select settings. After selecting settings, from here you could select integrations. And you can see right here, you can choose to add PayPal, you can choose to add Stripe, and you can also use QuickBooks for accounting, or you can use Xero, as you can see right here, or Zapier for different integrations. So there are numerous integrations that you can get access to. You can also use this platform to create a customer portal, which will allow you to communicate with your customers. By selecting customer portal from the left hand column, you can select the theme that you like to use, and you can see how it looks. Then you can create, or better yet, edit the theme. So you could change the cover image by going over to the right hand column. We could change it. You could choose to upload an image. You can also edit the login information. You can edit all of the information right here. Once you're finished doing this, you could tap on publish, and from there you have created your customer portal. So persons will now be able to use it. Clients will now be able to use it. So you can see how it looks right there. From here, they'll be able to access the different services that you have created and that you offer. So they'll be able to book the different services, as you can see right here. So this is an all-in-one platform. And if you'd like to further edit your company information, you can tap on company from the top left-hand corner. You can edit your company profile and all of the basic information, as you can see right here. You can add the different branches that you have by selecting company branch. You can tap on add new branch and you could add the different branches. You can add miscellaneous settings, company tax information, the available time slots. You can set up the time slots when you will be able to offer different services and so on. You will be able to set that up right there. So there are numerous features that you get access to with this platform. In addition, you'll be able to monitor your inventory by selecting inventory from the left-hand menu option. You can select products, and from here you can tap on add item in the top left-hand corner, and you can add the different products that you have. So you'll be able to monitor your products. You'll also be able to create purchase order by selecting purchase order. You can add your suppliers, and you can scroll down and you can also add additional contacts. You can add the equipments that you use by selecting my equipment. There are numerous options that you get access to. And also when it comes on to accounting, you can monitor your expenses by selecting expenses, and you can tap on add expenses and you'll be able to monitor your expenses. If it is a case that you'd like to create a quotation for a client, you can select quotes, then tap on add quote, and you can create a quotation from there. And that's basically it. And to view reports, you can tap on reports, and from here you can tap on add report, and you can choose the type of report you want, and you can get a detailed report in any one of these sections. And that's it. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you for watching.